This is a maze world.
Night fam, it is time for the truth. Today we need to talk about the most anti-women traditions the modern world has ever seen.
This is a maze world.
Sadly, this often starts within a child's home. In some areas of India, if you were born a girl, you are considered to be of lower value. Some parents can be openly sad if the newborn baby is a girl. They often force their daughters into marriage before the age of 18. That's why India holds the highest number of child brides, 15.5 million underage marriages just in India. But what really shocked me is that to this day in 52 countries, girls under the age of 15 can marry with parental consent, often to adults. This clearly says one thing: too often do young girls start their lives as their husband's property.
This is a maze world.
As we explore the world of the anti-women traditions, let us depart on a journey to Iran. Here, if you are a woman, you are not allowed to watch football games live. Some women go so far that they dress up like men just to see the game. But if the authorities find out, they get arrested. And I already know, some people will say, why do you talk about it? It's not your business, you are a man. And that is exactly what causes the problem. Men should be able to proudly say they fight for female rights, because it's men who created sexism in the first place. In politics of the United States of America, only 24% of House seats are occupied by women, and so far all presidents were men. Some will defend this, saying it's because men are better at politics. And to them I will say one thing: majority of countries that had the best response to COVID-19 were countries with ruling female politicians.
This is a maze world.
Moving on, Saudi Arabia for a long time was the only country in the world not allowing female drivers. Women would rely on taxis or have men drive them to their destination. It was only 2 years ago that this changed. Only 2 years since they can drive. On the other hand, if you are a woman who lives in Jordan, you cannot choose where to live. You cannot travel outside your home. You cannot even apply for a passport without permission. And to top all of it, with one of the worst anti-female traditions in countries like Iraq, the Philippines or Syria, there are laws that may allow rapists to marry their victims and be freed from the crime.
This is a maze world. Why put me nothing without a woman or a girl?
But this video is not just to be sad, it's also to spread important awareness about the countries that do it right, because they have an interesting pattern. See, according to World Economic Forum, the top 5 pro-women countries are Nicaragua, Sweden, Finland, Norway and Iceland. For 11 years now, Iceland has been number 1 in terms of gender equality, with almost half of their house seats being women. That might be the reason why Iceland is considered one of the happiest countries in the world. And speaking of that, women in Denmark have been involved in politics for quite a long time. Nina Beng became the world's first female minister in 1924. Here, equality is essential. Coincidentally, Denmark, just like Iceland, is one of the happiest countries in the world too. And this is the pattern that repeats itself in all the countries that fight for female rights: happiness and financial stability. Because equality creates happiness and success for both genders. It's sad that many men don't realize their life would be better if the world was more equal. It's only when all genders get to live in the same reality, without forced marriages, without outdated traditions, and without discrimination, only then can we proudly say that we understood what's best for everyone.